what actually happened. So yeah, what I'm told is that Cody is up a game. It looks like they had just finished sideboarding, so hopefully we'll be able to see some spells get slung here momentarily. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I'm not sure how many other people are streaming Modern today. I know that there is a Star City thing in Chicago that's being streamed, so it is extra awesome that each of you who are viewing this or watching it, and sticking with us. Thank you a lot. And because of that, I need to find out the giveaway, and I will text Matt to remind myself. So we gave away a Chandra Fire Kaldesh last night, and congratulations to, I believe it was Jace the Followed, or I can't remember what the username was. Yeah, Jeb. Yep, that's what happens with Infect. Sometimes it can win that fast. I've seen Christina win on I think it's turn 3 is the earliest. It might be turn 2, but you have to draw, like, I'm not even sure what you have to do to get a turn 2. But yeah, we'll see if we can get a sweet giveaway for you all. Last night, I believe his name is Nathan. He's a local player at the card shop, and he won. He wasn't at the shop though, so he is going to pick up his prize later. If you win and you are not near us, that is completely fine. We will mail you your prize. So the only two things that are required, as Brandon cracks a Misty for a Steam Vince, assumingly going down to 17 life. Yeah. To win the prize, you have to 1, like us on Facebook, and 2, follow us on Twitch. So it's 2 really easy requirements. They're not even really requirements. Well, they're not really requirements, as in you should already like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitch, as we are awesome and try to provide you the best Magic news and commentary available, especially on the amateur level. We are not professional yet, which would be awesome. And we're going to see Cavern on, if I had to guess, fish. No, let's definitely say elves. And he is going to cast Heritage Druid and pass turn. I don't know why an elf didn't hit play. I also don't know all of Cody's hand. But, oh, he has Dwynen's elf, or Dwynen's elite, I think. So if he draws a land, he gets to smash down this Dwynen's elite, I believe. And he did. Oh, he might have already had a land, actually. So he's looking into 2 open mana right now. And the question is, do you play Dwynen's elite? No, he's just going to attack and eat a lightning bolt. Alright. So, that is not in play anymore. He's going to run out Elvish, or Nettle Sentinel, and I believe Llanowar Elf, if I had to guess. He might leave up Path Mana, but I can't imagine he does. Yeah. 2 elves come down, and Brandon's going to knock the top of his deck to draw a card. Desolate Lighthouse comes down. It looks like he has a Splinter Twin and Anger of the Gods. Trying to see what the other cards in this hand are. It might be a Cryptic Command in the middle. And I know it's not, but I'm going to say what I think it is. It looked like a Biden Athasa in the back of his hand, but I cannot imagine that's what it actually is. And he's just going to attack with both elves, knocking Sumo, Brandon Salmons down to 14. As a force comes down into a Dwynen's Elite, I believe. Yeah, Dwynen's Elite. Brandon wants to read that. It is from Origins. It's a new card. When Dwynen's Elite comes into the enters the battlefield, if you control an elf, you get a 1/1 elf token. It's a 2/2 for 1 and a green. Vapor Snag is the draw for Brandon. That's not a bad card. It's just not the greatest here. And it looked like the first door prize was a pack of Return to Ravnica to Tim Gaskill. Congrats, Tim. He's a player from the Charleston area, St. Albans, Nitro, Charleston. And he got the first giveaway of the day at the... yeah, we just do door prizes for tournaments this big. And he got a pack of Return to Ravnica. And it looks like the attack step is going to be entered, and the Vapor Snag is going to come down for Brandon. He's debating on hitting the token or Nettle Sentinel, and I do not believe he will hit the Dwynen's Elite. He might just not play it at all. Yeah, I think he's just going to try to draw a red source and do anger. So he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, I believe. And neither of them are updating their life totals. So I'm going to put him at 8 because that's what I think he's at. And Brandon's going to draw. Okay. Making sure Serum Visions is the draw. Serum Visions, if it finds a red land, he can put it into play untapped to play... oh, that wasn't it. That looked like a peak. Looks like Brandon did go to 8, so... It's a good thing I was paying attention. Sorry, Gashnar, I did get them to do it, though. It's not important that they update that, as that is not the actual, you know, way that they keep track of their life. I know Brandon keeps track with a pen and paper, and I believe Andrew Cody Faulkner also does, but it is a lot easier for me on this end if I can see what's going on at the table. And I believe that Brandon left the Scalding Tarn on top. He will... I think lose to this attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He does have a Vapor Snag to survive one more turn to be able to get the Scalding Tarn to pay 1 to get the red source for Anger of the Gods. But he has to get a basic mountain at that point. He can't get an untapped land. And he had to leave the... Well, he could have... Yeah, never mind. He had to leave the Steam Vents untapped. He wasn't able to... peak there, as peak does cost a blue. He would get a red-blue fetch land, but he wouldn't have. He would have to shock himself and grab a Steam Vents in order to Vapor Snag, and he will be dead if he doesn't Vapor Snag. So he would 8-3 life to prevent 2 damage, which isn't, you know, very good. 36 players playing in 6 rounds of Swiss today, and we are currently in round 2. So we have a lot more to go. And then we're going to have a top 8 more than likely be played out as well. So that's going to be a blast. And it'll probably be a decent split of me and Carter today on the stream. As getting out of F&M last night at, you know, midnight and getting home at 1. And then, you know, waking up at 8:30 or so or something to be here at 10 again. Yeah, that's a... You get a little tired. And of course, who goes home? Who falls asleep as soon as they get home? I know I can't. So, yeah, I am pretty tired. I imagine Carter is too. So we're going to give each other breaks, help each other out. And Peak is going to look at Collect the Company, Path to Exile, and Spellskite. Spellskite is sweet, and it looks like that Brandon might have instant speeded that. He untaps, draws the Scalding Tarn. Or he already had the Scalding Tarn, I guess, from the last draw. He draws Grim Lavamancer. And he's going to Scalding Tarn crack. I believe he's at 1 life now. But they haven't been updating. Anger of the Gods is going to wipe out the board, unless he could get a Collect a Company. That is a little bold, though. Yeah, I don't think you should Collect a Company here. You'd have to get double Archdruid, and even then they all die. You'd have to get, I don't even know, Azuri Nettle Sentinel. And we're going to see a Collect a Company come down with a green floating and a Dispel coming down for Brandon. Just counter target instant spell for a single blue. Very good card. Counter target Collected Company right now, and that is huge. It also counters the Sphinx's Revelation, which some decks play, though not many. Spellskite's going to come down, and That is a good card against Twin, but it's giving Twin another turn. Alright, so Brandon's down to 3, and he's trying to not lose this match. As I believe he drew a Vendilion Click, he gets to play Grim Lavamancer and click the draw step to see if, you know, he likes what he sees. If he likes that land that he draws, assuming he draws a land, he's not going to pick a card. If he sees a collected company, he might ship that one to the bottom and let him get a new one. Eternal Witness too, but I think everything else actually just resolves. Honestly, an Eternal Witness might, and you might just V-click away the, well, you're going to V-click the draw itself. Yeah, never mind. So, if it's an Eternal Witness, it'll be taken out of the hand, assuming he selects it. But a lot of things he might just leave and not let Cody draw a different card. So, on the left, we are still in round 2. This is the second game we watched because Cody Dickerson beat up David Ferguson in the first match of round 2, playing Infect against his Cantor combo deck, playing Wild Cantor, and now we have Cody Faulkner on the left side of your screen playing Green White Elves against Grix's twin Brandon Salmons, and we're going to see a one-hitter for the Collected Company, and Gavin Township should be the card that stays in the place it's in, as it is the best card out of those. So Brandon's going to, or Cody's going to maybe not pass back yet. He's floating on green. And it looks like I have an updated life actually on the stream top. It should be 18 to 3. Sorry about that. Just now noticed. Path to Exile is going to come down, and I assume it's going to be targeting the, well, actually, yeah, the Vendilion Click. I guess you can redirect the Spellskite, but he's just not going to do it, it looks like. Attack from Vendilion Click's going to put Cody down to 15 life. Brandon's desperately looking for a blue source to be able to start cryptic commanding things, but right now he does have Snapcaster, Flashback, Dispel, or Lightning Bolt, so there is that. Of course, Lightning Bolt's not too great because Cody does have a Spellskite. Though Brandon could, if he wished, Snapcaster, Lightning Bolt, Grim Lavamancer targeting the Spellskite, or just Vapor Snag target Spellskite. That also works. And in response to the Vapor Snag on the Spellskite, he's going to go ahead and Path to Exile the Grim Lavamancer. Today we are going to be playing Magic until the tournament ends, and right now we're in round 2 of 6, and then there's a 3-round top 8 after. I have, if you're asking me personally how long I've been playing Magic, I've been playing since Time Spiral. So roughly summer of 2007. Actually, I guess that was the fall of 2006. I think I got it in Planar Chaos was the newest set. So it was right before Future Sight, right before the Goyf hype. It was a great time to get into Magic. Really lucky by me, as that's, since then the Magic has just been warped like you would not believe. I almost want to have played back when Sarah Angel was the best card, as I think that would be pretty fun. Lightning Bolt is going to be Flashback with Snapcaster Mage targeting the Heritage Druid. And Brandon has gotten his next island, and he can now cast his Cryptic Commands as Spellskite and Llanowar Elvish Mystic come down for Andrew Cody Faulkner, as he's going to eat a life. Misty Rainforest from Brandon. Attack from Spellskite puts Cody down to 11, not 112. And he's going to pass it back, and there's going to be an untap from Cody.